There we go. What's going on, gang? Good afternoon. Hi there. Greetings, welcome, and all that. Welcome back. We're back live today. My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Oh, what an exciting time to be alive. And all that. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys, although I don't think it's going live yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. It says connected.
I had to reset it real quick because we had closed it out.
I wonder if it sounded different. Are you on the right?
Yeah, I hit what I usually do. I can... I can stop it and reset it.
We're on different. It might have started.
Oh, all right.
You can fix it.
So many things. So, you know, what?
I keep getting shocked by things.
Yeah, he's the only one getting shocked. I'm not getting shocked in here. You know why? Because I'm grounded. And that's what keeps me. Hey, Mary Santora is right over there.
Hi, guys. I'm happy to be back.
And Poundcake's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people.
You know, Poundcake tomorrow is very exciting because we will only be separated by a couple of studios tomorrow. Because we're in Studio D tomorrow. Because they're doing a radiothon in here with Magic all day tomorrow. I'll try to say the word tomorrow again. And so we'll be in Studio D, which for some reason I haven't memorized the letters. And furthermore, by the way, these studios all have names. I've never once heard anyone not in management use them. It's more for an engineering thing. They go, hey, we've got a problem. You'd think they'd say, hey, we have a problem in Studio D. They all have names. We were told them a while ago.
It's like
Apollo,
Atlas and Copernicus.
Mercury, yes, Galileo, yeah. So that way, if there's something going on, they can say, oh, there's a problem in Apollo or whatever.
Well, it's the style of studio, too. So there's,
yes.
like, the smaller studios are, like, Apollo. These ones are, I don't know what they're, but it's...
Appalling.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be in one of those little closets tomorrow, and I was excited, but we're not. It's basically a room like this.
It's like this, but no window.
No window.
Not
no.
extra TV.
Yeah. So anyway, that'll be tomorrow, but the point being is that whereas here... Poundcake is in the far corner, and we are in the far front corner here. Tomorrow, there will only be one studio separating us, Cody. And I want you to ruminate on that tonight. I want you to think of what that'll mean to you and us tomorrow.
I'm going to be able to feel your vibrations.
You will, yes. It'll be easier for me to shoot you. It'll be...
Do you really want to hurt me, Alan?
What?
Do you really want to make me cry?
No, of course I don't. We'll only have Rover's studio between us and you tomorrow. Hey, if you want to join us, we'd love to have you. If you want to call us live, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007. If you want to send a text, 35192 is where you can text me there. You can get us messages on the iHeartRadio app. Got a lot of those to get to. I came in as I do every day we're doing a live show, and I checked the after-hours voicemails, and they were largely two people. And so I summarily deleted all those, but we'll get to some other ones. That's okay. And anything else you want to throw in, too. I was down here on Saturday night doing some work that had been thrown my way over the holiday, and
Isn't that the best?
What's that?
Isn't that the best?
It's fantastic. And it had to be done by Sunday midnight. So we had just gotten back into town, went home to Chicago for a few days, see my family for Thanksgiving. We had just gotten back into town. I pull in, unload my lovely bride and my child, and I unpack the car, and I get back in the car, and I come downtown to do some work. Now, the work I have to do will take me about 10 minutes. So it's about a half an hour here, 10 minutes of work, back in the car, after 6 hours in the car, right? Whatever.
Fun.
That's how committed I am to my work. And I couldn't figure out why it was so busy down here. I could not figure out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? There isn't a Cavs game. So I thought maybe there was a show at the Romo Fijo. A lot of times when there's a lot of traffic down here and they're charging $60, to park in an alley, that means that there's some show I'm unaware of at the Romo Fijo. Like Mary J. Blige is in town or something. Nothing like that. I go, what the hell is going on? It was the goddamn tree lighting. It was that tree lighting. Now, I've never gone to that. Our
fun.
good buddy Mark Nolan hosts the whole thing, right? Does mornings here on Magic in this very room, in this very chair, behind this very microphone. And he's kind of the MC for that whole thing. And so I know he does that. I've never gone to that. I had no idea it was that big of a deal.
Oh, it's a
madhouse.
huge deal.
I
Yeah.
know that now. I was like, what? And it's still, I didn't get it until I was leaving here. Again, in the span of an hour, I left home and was back home, but it was only about 10 minutes of work in between. So I'm pulling out of our parking garage.
What time was this at?
This would have been around 6:30
Okay, we
on
just
Saturday
missed each
night.
other.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
I came down for that. I don't think I got down here till about 7, though. I didn't make it for the lighting, but me and my girlfriend walked around and took some pictures and enjoyed the
So it's a
winter festivities.
big deal
Yeah, it's
for
a very big deal.
grown-ups. I saw a lot of people with kids. That I
Yeah.
get.
Well, because
Okay.
there's fireworks. They open up. I don't know if this ice
Homie,
skate.
you are not kidding. There were
No, I'm
fireworks.
serious.
Yeah.
They
Hundreds of
shot off
thousands of
more
dollars.
goddamn fireworks than the 4th of July down here.
Mm-hmm.
So I still don't get it until I'm pulling out of our parking garage, and it's very busy, so I'm not pulling right out. I'm going to wait. A lot of pedestrians, a lot of cars, whatever. And I'm sitting there, and I go, what is that noise? And I'd been home for a few days, so I kind of still have home brain, and I go, oh, it's the train. Well, there is no train down here. There's no subway, but it was this like low rumbling. And then after that split second, I go, no, dummy, it's not the train. But I go, what is it? It sounded like there was an airplane that was flying too low overhead or something, but nobody seemed freaked out. So I'm sitting there, what's going on? And I finally get to like Euclid and whatever it is down there by the casino. And in the and then by that time I hear that it's fireworks. And they keep going and going and going and going and going and go. I mean, they really set off a lot of fireworks for the tree, for the tree.
For Christmas.
Christmas and
Fireworks,
pum-pum-pum
man.
and the tree. So yeah, that was my, I've been here almost 13 years, and I had no idea that was that big of a deal. Was the lighting of that tree.
That just
I've
screams
been
anxiety.
several times, and it's always a good. I
It's
always have
fun.
a blast. Yeah.
Little food vendors, ice skating. I love watching people fall down. It's
That
one of my
little
favorite things.
very
Oh,
on
they
the
have
planet.
ice skating and all that?
I was gonna say, is that when
At
they?
Public Square.
We
Okay.
can go down there right now and ice skate.
So, so it's not just people going, and then getting back in their car.
No, it's like
Okay.
a festival.
They got the
Yeah.
Kinder Market.
It's like
and the whole
our version
thing.
of
Yeah.
Times Square,
Oh,
or not
okay.
Times Square, but
Rockefeller Center.
Rockefeller Center, yeah.
All right.
Plenty to do. I don't know. I think it's
They have
only
music,
at night.
yeah.
Yeah, there's live music.
So, Bill, you and your girlfriend came down for that.
Yeah, well, I was making fun of Rob Anthony, our new program director, because I heard him we got into something about Christmas Vacation, and he thinks it's a good movie, and I know it's not. And
Oh, the Chevy Chase movie.
Yeah.
It does not hold up.
No, it does not.
I haven't seen it in forever.
Ooh, I saw it a couple years ago. I was like, wow, this is terrible.
There's like
And I loved this movie when I was young.
there's like 4 or 5 parts that are funny and like quotable, but there's a lot of dead wood on
it
that
needs
tree.
more Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah. So I was goofing with him, and he's like, well, I'm just out here trying to enjoy Christmas festivities with my family, trying to get into the spirit in Cleveland. And I was like, oh, the tree lighting ceremony. I forgot about that. I'm going to try and get it down there. So
Yeah.
I scoot over there with my girlfriend. We got there. It was over by 6:30, like you said. I didn't think they always did it that early, but
They with the
No,
kids.
that doesn't make sense because the last time I went was 2019, right? Yeah, the year before everything shut down, and we were there late at night because we had dinner at maybe not because we had dinner at like 8:00, so we went before that. So yeah, maybe it does shut down at like 7.
I think it's done pretty quick. I think last year was at 7. I think this year was like 6:30, and they were because everybody was heading to their cars when we got there.
Yeah.
And so we hit all that traffic, but it was still fun to walk around. There's still a ton of people that stuck around after that, and the lights are pretty.
A
And
lot of photo ops.
No, I'm sure it's
ops
great
and
for
stuff like
businesses
that.
down
Yeah.
here and
Yeah.
restaurants and stuff. It's all. I just had no clue. I'd never been in the middle of it. Never gone.
How do you
still
feel?
haven't.
I'm sorry.
How do you feel having been not directly involved but observing?
Exactly the same.
Oh.
I've got to take a break here. If you want to text for anything, 35192 to get us there. AlanCoxShow.com if you want to watch, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show.
On iHeartRadio.
Buzzard Radio.
The Buzzard.
Is Rover.
A lot going on here. All right.
Rock. And Alan Cox.
That's a source of entertainment for you.
Your FM home of the